Hello and welcome to this practice. Today I'm going to take you through a short practice for your lower back to release tension and just relax your lower back. So we're going to begin in a child's pose. So coming down onto your mat, take your knees wide, bring your big toes together. Remember your blocks are available to you, or a cushion if you want to sit back onto one of those. Reaching your fingers and your arms forward to the front of your mat as you release your forehead onto the floor. Just making sure you can find some stillness here. Getting comfortable. Allowing your heart to sink towards the floor, your hips to melt backwards onto your heels. And this is a wonderful pose to release your lower back, to just take the pressure off, the weight off that part of your back. And just tuning into your breath, noticing your inhale and your exhale. And as you breathe here, I want you to think about really allowing that breath to move into your tummy as you breathe in. So your tummy really expands perhaps towards your thighs. And then as you breathe out, your tummy will sink towards your spine. And as you take these deep breaths, you will even feel your breath going into your lower back. So as your tummy expands, imagining that breath circling into your tummy, filling up like a balloon, but also expanding into your lower back. And breathe out. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Just gently lifting your forehead. And walk your hands in towards your body and drop your chin towards your chest so you round through your spine, and walk yourself up as you roll up through that spine. From here, you're going to come to tabletop position. So wrists underneath your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Keep your elbows soft as we go through cat and cow. You're going to lift your gaze as you drop your tummy and lift your sitting bones. And then you're going to take your gaze down so the crown of your head reaches to the floor. Draw your tummy up to your spine, sitting bones reach down. Softening the elbows, lift the gaze, drop the rib cage and the tummy. Shine your heart center forwards, sitting bones up. Rounding in the opposite direction. Draw your tummy all the way up to your spine like an angry cat. And I want you to take 5 more rounds here of cat and cow. Staying with your own breath. For now, it doesn't matter when you're inhaling and exhaling, but just making sure you're breathing with your movement. Opening up that spine, the space between your vertebrae, allowing some movement through your whole back here. Releasing tension as we breathe deeply. in your own time, just returning to tabletop. You're going to take yourself onto your elbows. Take your forehead down and just release to puppy dog pose, sitting bones up to the sky. Take 2 deep breaths. Using that breath, sending it into your tummy and round to your back. Feel those muscles expand as you breathe. From here, you're going to lift your gaze and just gaze towards your fingertips. Walk your knees back slightly so you can then start to take your hips down towards the floor. Allow yourself to release all the way down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. From here, you're going to take your gaze forwards along the floor and to the wall. Press into your hands so you can come up to a small cobra. Elbows in at your sides. Lift your gaze. Open your heart center. Deep breaths. You don't have to go very high here. Just a small back bend. Breathe. One more deep breath. And on your next exhale, allow your chest to melt back towards the floor. You're going to press into your mat with your hands so you can lift your upper body off the floor. Send your sitting bones back. Come down onto your forearms, forehead down, puppy dog pose. 2 deep breaths. Lifting your gaze. Look towards your fingertips. Walk your elbows forwards or your knees back, whatever feels comfortable. And then start to sink your hips towards the floor. Release your hands to underneath your shoulders as you come to lying on your tummy. Press into your mat underneath your shoulders. Gaze forwards and up the wall, elbows in at your sides. Cobra. Deep breaths. In and out. Shoulder blades draw down to your glutes. Check your shoulders are not up by your ears. Deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, chest melts back towards the floor. Press into your mat with your hands so you can lift your upper body off the floor. Come onto your forearms, forehead down, puppy dog pose. Deep breaths for 2 counts. From here, lifting your forehead, just take your hands into your mat so you can come back up to all fours. Take your knees wide, bring your big toes together and send yourself back to child's pose. Two more deep breaths. Filling your tummy. Finding that space through your lower back as you breathe into it. Lifting your forehead off the floor, walk your hands into your body as you roll up through your spine. Bring your feet through and round to one side. And then just allow yourself to go onto your back as you bring your knees into your chest. If it feels comfortable, you can take a slow rock from side to side. If it doesn't, just staying still with your knees into your chest. Stopping in the center, just taking your feet down, knees up towards the sky. Take your hands at your sides, palms down, walk your feet towards your body. We'll take a bridge pose here, so press into your feet. Start to tuck your pelvis, draw your tummy into your spine, engaging your glutes and your thighs as you press up to your bridge pose. Check you're not going too high. Check you're still engaging your tummy, so draw your tummy button into your spine. Check your glutes are active, they're working here. There is an option to take a block and place it underneath your lower back here and just allow yourself to rest onto your block. It's actually really nice. So you're taking some of that pressure off if you want it. Really nice pose here. Deep breath in. Feel the lower back expand and exhale. Deep breath in and out. 2 more deep breaths here. Wherever you are, releasing any blocks that you have, and very gently roll down through your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, hips reaching the floor. Bring your knees back into your chest. Take a deep breath. Lift your face up to meet your knees. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. And as you exhale, let your feet fall down to the bottom of your mat. Allow your head to rest back. If you do feel any pressure on your lower back here, take your feet into the floor, knees up to the sky, or you can place a cushion underneath your knees, and that'll allow your back to just press gently into the floor a little bit more. So whatever feels good, be kind to yourself. Find something that works for you. Just softly close your eyes. And we'll take 3 more deep breaths here in our corpse pose or wherever you are. Just filling up our tummy, letting that space open into our back as we inhale. Gently blinking open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, bring your knees back up if they aren't already. Rolling onto one side of your body. Bring your knees into your chest. And then use your top arm to press into your mat so you can come round to a seated position to close our practice. Inhale, take your arms up above your head, gaze at your thumbs, and exhale, bring them down past your face to your heart center, and just softly close your eyes here. May you have eyes that always see the best in people. May you have a mind that forgets the bad, a heart that forgives the worst, and a soul that never loses faith. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you for joining me on your mat, and I hope to see you again soon. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment and subscribe for more videos.